Well, good morning, all. Ira Epstein with your morning flash update. And this update is for the morning of Wednesday, and it is the 14th of January, 2026. We're about 8:25 a.m. Central Time. Today is Wednesday, so you've got to remember the Supreme Court issues today verdicts. I don't know which ones. Everybody's hoping that we'll get the tariff behind us, yes or no. But we'll see where that goes. You're getting hit pretty hard in the natural gas right now. Stock market indices are lower. We had the Monday up, the Tuesday reversal. If you look at the silver market, hit new all-time highs. Copper's coming back in price. Platinum came to life today, and the gold market advancing to the 46.50 level. Bonds and notes are very stable in early trade. The dollar index back down as most of the currencies are in the green. We're getting a bit of short covering in a lot of the different grain markets today, which is probably welcome given how much the market has broken this week off the USDA supply demand report. In terms of news for the morning, well, we just had the mortgage market headline numbers, and look at how much they jumped. 28.5% for the index itself, the purchase up nearly 16%, and the refi up 40%. Now, keep in the back of your mind, this is for the first full week ended, and you've got to go to the prior week. And when you do that, that was the Christmas week and the end of the new year. So this is why the numbers jumped as much. So just keep that in the back of your mind. Advanced retail sales headline recap, an increase up 0.6. X autos up 0.5. They expected only up 0.3%, and they revised nothing on the October retail sales. Then we get to the U.S. Producer Price Index, and it came in up 0.2 less than the expected 0.3. Ex-food and energy, it was flat. They expected it up 0.2. The November personal consumption was up 0.2, and the PPI final demand was up 1. Now, as we come in here and we look to see the next set of data, we're going to get existing home sales at 9 o'clock, the Federal Beige Book. And by the way, at 9, this is typically when we find out what the Fed is going to make release decisions on. The Federal Reserve Beige Book at 1. We have 2 Fed speakers that are scheduled right now, Bostic and Kashkari. And in China, they said no to NVIDIA's H200 chips cannot be brought into the country. So is NVIDIA down on it? The last I saw it was close to unchanged. And the reason is, remember, NVIDIA, in order to sell them, told China and anybody buying, they had to pay all the cash up front because they don't want to get caught in this government back and forth that goes on. I think probably yesterday when President Trump said that he would put a 25% tariff on all who do business with Iran, and you know that China's the major buyer of their oil. I think that set in motion that they weren't going to get anything done there. And China did set a record trade surplus. They continue to see domestic demand, however, wane. Homes, real estate still in the toilet, not doing well, but they are flooding Latin America, Central America, South America with product. I do want to remind one and all that we do provide for our subscribers videos every morning with new buy and sell signals. We track every trade that I make a recommendation on. We track it from start to finish. There will be losers, there will be winners, but there will be those that you hang on to for a long time. We're in trades like in NVIDIA now, over 2 years, Boeing over a year. So it gives you an idea of what goes on. So we do both short-term, long-term, entry, exit, profit objectives, and try to help you with your trade. So just go to iraepstein.com research to sign up. You can move your cursor up here as well. There'll be an icon there. If you're watching me on YouTube, give it a click over here. I'm Ira. You have yourself a good day. I will be putting out updates tonight. See you then.